So funds that were supposed to be used for FEMA's shelter and services program, an initiative supported and to support cities receiving migrants and asylum seekers, will now be used to create Alligator Alcatraz in Florida, one of many proposed sites. This is so insane. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem issued a statement, quote, under President Trump's leadership, we're working at turbo speed on cost-effective and innovative ways to deliver on the American people's mandate for mass deportations of criminal, illegal aliens. Noem said in a statement to CBS News, quote, we will expand facilities and bed space in just days, thanks to our partnership with Florida. Well, what is this about? Meeting a quota? This means college students, Florida, look out. People who are working a 9 to 5, look out. Individuals who are not scheduled or classified for deportation, they coming for you. Why? Because they got to meet these numbers. They got to make this quota, okay? Florida Attorney General James Utmeyer said a largely abandoned airfield in the Everglades would be repurposed as a detention facility to house immigrants living in the U.S. legally with criminal records, according to the statement. He dubbed it Alligator Alcatraz, saying any detainees seeking to escape would face alligators and pythons in the treacherous wetlands surrounding the site. On Monday, the Attorney General announced the federal government had, quote, approved the state's plan to build Alligator Alcatraz and other facilities that he said could collectively house as many as 5,000 detainees. He said the facilities could start receiving detainees early next month, calling them temporary. There's been a history of demonizing immigrants. What is extremely concerning is that Stephen Miller wants 3,000 people detained daily, meaning that if his goals are met, more Alcatraz will need to be built with taxpayer money. As the Trump administration has aggressively expanded immigration arrests throughout the country, his efforts have been aided by law enforcement officials in red states like Louisiana, Texas, and Florida. In Texas, state National Guard troops have been deputized as immigration officers and given the authority to enforce federal immigration laws, one step closer to a national domestic military police force. Jackson, thoughts here?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that the United States doesn't have enough space to put anybody, prisoners, immigrants, whatever, just goes to show that we have way too many prisoners in the United States as it is, because we have so many different detention facilities all over the place. This is nothing but a fear mongering. It's nothing but a callous way to not just strike fear in the hearts of immigrants who may be seeking asylum here or may just want to come here for a better life, but also to put some fear into the American people to show that this administration has a lot of power and strength. But luckily for us, that's really diminishing on a daily basis. But what's really scary about this is, as you pointed out, Stephen Miller, he just wants 3,000 people a day. I think there's only like 10,000 violent criminals here that supposedly that are undocumented. So just going to the Home Depots, just going to 7-Eleven, just get them out of here. But ultimately, Stephen Miller's dream of an all-white America can never come true. Maybe they just need to all go move to Oregon or Idaho or something. Make that an all-white state, because that's what Oregon originally was. Something like that. But it's just callous and unnecessary to do something like this. But this is what they're all about.
Yep, it lacks heart, lacks humanity, it lacks respect and decency.